My role as a police community support officer for Grantham West. I've been up here for nearly 7 years, and I work with a team of very enthusiastic people up here: Steve Cummins, Nicola Trigwell, Stephanie Waldron, Barbara Mooney, and we all come out here as well. My out of day job is as local councillor, and I'm an independent councillor for the Earlsfield estate, and I think it's important that I put something back in to the community where I work and where I represent my constituents.
Hello, my name is Tanina Mole and I'm here with Stuart McBride doing the lake clean-up in Grantham. Now Stuart, do you think you could explain to us what's happening today?
Yes, it's part of our biannual canal clean. We clean the stretch of canal between Trent Road and Earlsfield Lane twice a year, once before the birds nest and once after the birds have nested, to improve the community and the communal area. And as you can see behind me, we've got quite a large number of residents with us this morning assisting in the clean.
And what are you doing today?
Well, at the moment I'm getting rather wet, but apart from that I'm enjoying it and enjoying the company of the people that are working around me, and it's always good to see volunteers working in this area.
Are you happy with the turnout this part of the year?
Extremely pleased. It's been a really good turnout this year, far better than we expected. Both young and old have joined us this morning, and I hope we can make a big difference.
So what part of the year do the birds nest?
Well, they will start to nest from now onwards really, so we need to be in at this time of year. Late March, mid to late March is about the latest we can do it, and we can't do another one until about September, October. Some birds do nest twice, so you know we have to be careful of the environment, and of course we've got swans on here, which are protected species anyway.
And could you explain for me what's going on today?
We're twice a year we do a canal clean, get out all the rubbish, the logs, all the whatever else has been chucked in, whether it's shopping trolleys, sofas. We just try and pull it all out and keep the canal clean and looking nice.
And how are you helping today?
I've just been walking around today with a grapper and a bag and picking up all the litter. So, and just half of it I've pulled out 2 bags full, so it just lets you know just what the amount of rubbish that does build up on the canal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Well, this is a general canal clean-up. We do this probably about twice a year. I think we've been doing it for about 4 years now, and invariably the canal gets clogged up with all bits of rubbish and bottles, and people dump stuff in there, and we're just trying to make the area look a bit nicer. So what we try and do is, my team, we give our day up to come out and help, and we try and encourage local residents to come out and help us clean the canal up. And as you've seen today, there's a brilliant, great turnout, nice sunny day, lots of people here to help us, and thankfully it's not too much rubbish.
And have you got any interesting stories about the past couple of years?
Yeah, probably what everybody else would tend to say is when I fell in on the first one, slid right down the bank into the river, and I think somebody's got a photograph of it, but they're holding that in evidence against me, I think, for some time. But every year we find no end of stuff. This year we found bikes, we've got a guitar, last year we found a safe, settees, we've had boats, we've had, you name it, it's in the river at some stage or other. But you know, we're trying to get rid of it and make it a nicer place.
Sandra Mullins, Estate Supervisor for South Coast Devon District Council.
PCSO Waldron for Grantham Town West MPT.
And PCSO Nicky Trigwell from Grantham Town West MPT.
And could you explain for us what you're doing today?
Oh right, this morning from 10 o'clock till 12 we've been at the canal on the Earlsfield Lane on both sides, and we've done a full clean litter pick on the canal and on the grass area, and we've had a fantastic turnout today, so I'm really impressed. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, about the 5th one we've done now in the last 2-3 years we've been doing it, and this is the most we've ever had.
And how have you helped out today?
How have I helped out? Well, my name is, I just do the cooking. All right.
We've got the most important.
We've got the most. We feed everybody.
Feed everybody and keep them warm.
Tea, coffee, juice, hot dogs and onion, soup, and just a lot of love.
Yeah.
Have you got any interesting stories behind today?
I met you.
Well, actually, where do we start? Today's
Interesting
been a
story.
It's been a palaver today, actually.
Yes.
We couldn't get the gas going, and then we've dropped a few things.
I've locked myself out of the office, covered myself in boiling water.
And I was the only one here at 9:30 this morning.
Richard Johnson, I'm principal of the West Grantham Federation up at St Hugh's.
And could you explain to us what's going on today?
Right, just a canal clean. You know, lots of bottles, lots of dirt, a few shopping trolleys, stuff like that. Really just trying to clean up the local environment.
And how are you helping?
Just get my hands dirty, or throwing a grappling hook in and just trying to help out, you know. Great that a lot of the kids have turned up, and I suppose you've got to try and lead by example.
Everybody for turning up today. It's been a tremendous turnout and a very successful turnout. Well done. Thank you all very much indeed.
Every one of you. See you again in the summer.
End of September, early October.